Hello guys, welcome back to today's episode. Today is day 55. Our chicks have made 55 days. And today the question is, how do I keep my chicks, my poultry, very active, very healthy, and really growing to the stages that we all want to see. You see, it's everybody's desire or love to have his or her chicks grow very well and to have them, be active. So this is the secret behind that, that you guys need to really know. Some people don't tell you these things. They only tell you the successes, the what. Yes. I wanted to share with you, all around, I wanted to share with you, how do you deal with the farm day to day. I mean, what I go through is what I tell you guys. So, yesterday I got a chance. A friend of mine came around and visited me. Actually, surprised me. Came around and he stayed there for like 2 hours. We chatted, we had fun, we did all those kind of things. But the only question he asked that I felt like I should also, because the answers I gave him were really good answers. So he asked me how do you make your chicks stay healthy like this. He didn't find any lazy chick. Sometimes you will be having a farm and some chicks are a bit lazy, are not active, they are not healthy. You really practically don't see them okay. So I told him, you know what? This is all about knowing what you're doing. I told him I learned how to deal with these birds, and now I'm practicing better or the best farming practices in regards to poultry rearing. I'm not an expert. I'm just a newcomer in this environment, but I think I've really put in more efforts. This is what even the compliment he gave me is like, few people who begin and try to succeed the way how I have done it. So I told him, man, it's just commitment and love of what I'm doing. One is I committed myself to this farm. You see, if you don't have commitment, if you don't love what you're doing, my brother, my sister, you will not achieve anything in life. Doesn't mean that you only commit yourself during farm time. Even at your work, even in your bedroom, you need to be committed. Even when you're walking on the street, you just need to be committed on whatever you're doing. So such that you achieve what you want. So the first thing I first put in myself was commitment. I agreed and signed a pact with my birds. Told them, people, I will never neglect you. I'll always be with you. You always be seeing my face every day. As long as I'm alive, I'll always be there to help you and give you what you want. So the first thing, if you want to keep your farm very healthy, very active, and having a healthy animals on your farm, please be committed to your farm. That's the first thing. Because you cannot be committed when you don't have love for what you're doing. So that's a combination of love, of loving what you're doing, and being committed towards it. In that, you should be knowing, check around. I mean, know each one. Actually, the funny bit right now, guys, I know it will sound crazy, but at this point of time, at least I know each and every bird in this kind of farm, in my farm. I'm telling you the truth. I'll be there and ask myself, where is this chick? Then I move around, I find it somewhere. Then I be like there and I say, is this one that doesn't have this and this? Then when I move around, I find it somewhere. I look at it and say, maybe if there's some, like now, there is one bird, I think broke her leg in the process, but of course, just a simple fracture, I think. So it is now 2 days. It has been limping, it's not feeling well, but it's very active when eating, and no, it doesn't show sickness. Even when there's something, you see them playing around and moving around. So this is one thing that you guys need to know. Be committed to vaccinate your birds. Vaccinate the whole schedule. This is one thing, guys, I want you to let you know. You will never escape diseases if you don't vaccinate your birds. So, my friends, vaccinate your birds. If you really want to have active birds, if you really want, you see, when you see them active, it gives you the courage also. You feel okay, you feel contented, you feel fine. Unlike when these birds are not active, you see them lazy, some of them don't want to eat. I tell you, I give them food, they finish this food, they just go on top of these strings. The strings I put in the farm, sorry, in the coop. They fly over and they just be there, relax. Others just sit down and chill. So this is one thing that you also need to consider. The first thing I told you, be committed, love what you're doing. 2, vaccinate. Then 3, have a proper meal for them. When I mean meals, I don't mean you just giving them food. Give them food that is rich. You see, they don't get any other thing outside. Whatever you bring them inside is what they eat. So give them food that is rich in food. You see how they are. I'm in the middle of 400 plus, I shall find 70 something chicks. But I tell you, you can't even feel the noise. You know why that happens? It's because they love even the food they are eating. It's because they feel like they should concentrate. And this is how I've nurtured them. You see, with animals, you can nurture them, you can tell them what to be. You can't feel noise. But you enter some people's farms and animals birds are eating, but they're making a lot of noise, they're jumping here and there. I mean, you see how calm the whole thing is. This shows how committed and how birds are enjoying the environment they are in. I think I was stealing some exams as well. Then 2, that was the 3rd one. So the 4th one is have a better environment for your birds. You see, I don't want to say that you should put them in heaven. No. But you see, you put yourself in their shoes. Ask yourself, if it was me, if I was a bird at that point of time and they give me this kind of lifestyle, will I enjoy it? Will I really grow so fast to the target my boss or my owner wants? You get it? So this is also another thing, guys, that needs your attention. If you really want to have active birds, and if you want to have a healthy farm, poultry farm. I told you, be committed, love for what you're doing, vaccinate, have a better environment for whatever you're doing, then feed them well. Feed them well, rich in all nutrients. Make sure that you mix properly the feeds you're giving them, and make sure that they receive all what they want. And don't compromise their feeding. Let them have that timing. You get, let them have that timing. For example, me, mine, no. No, in the morning we eat at this point of 10. You'll see them even making noise at that time. Now they will eat. When they finish eating, no more noise. In the afternoon we eat at this time. They will make that noise. Then in the evening, they know when to eat. And when they finish eating, they know what to do. They relax and sit and sleep. So put those things into consideration if you really want to have. Then put control measures. I've been talking about this, guys, and I repeat it again. If you really want an active farm, if you really want to see your birds very active and enjoying what you're giving them, please have what we call a standard way of looking after this bird. You see, it doesn't matter. You don't need to go fancy. Someone was commenting and says, you see, for you're using things that are not standard. So will you get the standard bird? I told him, man. One thing I was taught one thing I learned from where I learned from first. So I made some research around it. So someone told me, don't put much into Simani where they are feeding from, into Simani where they are sleeping, apart from maybe concentrating to make sure that the environment doesn't affect their birds. He told me, put money in feeds, put money in drugs, put money in birds. You will see results. Because some people, you'll be there, you buy fancy things for the birds, what, but at the end of it, the birds die. Because you didn't know what you're doing. So ideally, me right now, I think I would say I'm a living testimony, because I now know what it means to have these birds on the farm. So guys, if you put these things into consideration, and you know what your birds, communicate with them, have them, let them understand you. You see, we are people of different personalities. Either the introverts, either the extroverts. So let your birds understand your character. You get it? Such that it becomes easier for you to get out the best of these birds. For them, they can learn, and they don't think that animals only need silence. No. If your lifestyle is being noisy, they will get used to it, and as long as you're okay with it, you make them okay with you, and you give them what they want. This is something I want to tell. This is one thing I've also learned with birds. With these birds, they learned me. They know how I build my things. They know when I come inside to pick things or to do anything or to clean, they will divide themselves and put themselves somewhere and give me space to do what I'm doing. But other people, you find their birds, someone is cleaning here, they're jumping here and there, No, me, mine are not like that. Once I enter, you see them trying to divide themselves, and you see them very in an organized manner. Once you leave, they occupy their space and enjoy their space. So that's how you communicate with these birds, and they learn you and they understand you. So guys, this is one thing I wanted you to know today, that you need to, if you really want to see an active flock of your birds, and if you want to see a steady progress in your project, please make sure that you do what? Make sure that you consider all things I've talked about. Others guys, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share with your friends. Please recommend our channel to your friends, to other people. We want to expand our community, and also so it is one way of also supporting me. To see that I'm also having people who really care about our farm, and I have people who really care about us, having this as one of our activity that we do, and supporting a young person like me who left town, who left his job to come in the village and find who he is. Actually, I always tell people that I left town, I left my job, I came here to be self-employed and find who I am. I wanted to understand who I am, who am I. So, and this answer or this question is answered by you guys supporting me. That's what everyone will understand. Say, hey, this guy left. The truth is he left for this reason. And he has followers. He has people who really. And it also gives me courage, guys, when I'm always when I cast these videos and I see you guys there. It gives me the courage and shows me that there are people who care about me. So guys, thank you for sharing our videos, and please continue sharing our videos.